Hello from New Jersey. Today I'm going to teach you how to sketch a pumpkin. All you need is a picture, a pencil, number 2 will do, a piece of paper, and one of your hands. So let's get to it. So the first step we're going to do is block out. Basically what blocking out is getting the basic geometric shapes of the image and getting it down to lay out your drawing. And you may be wondering why it's upside down. Drawing on the right side of the brain, the neural research suggests that when you put an image upside down, your brain does not see it for what it is. Even though you know it's a pumpkin, your brain is actually looking at it as a series of shapes and abstracts it. And what happens is you just tend to draw better and simpler when you do it this way. So what we're going to do is we're just going to basically block in the shapes, and then we will go to the next step. So after you block it out, you take a look at the main shapes, and then you make sure you have everything you need. So when we look at the drawing, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pumpkin sections. So what we're going to do is just firm up those sections, and we're going to draw a little darker than normal so the camera could see it. And what this does is you help get the drawing down. Now this is by far not the finished drawing, but we're taking steps to do it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we have one back here and one back here. And then we work the stem. And if you look at it, it's starting to get close. Yes, we flip it around because now that we have the basic shapes down, our brains could turn off a little bit. So what we're going to look at is how to add in some of the basic shadows. So what we're going to do is draw in the basic shadows very quickly, because a drawing only becomes dimensional when you get the lights and the darks set up. So now we're going to get to just flesh in the shadows. And make sure that things are starting to look a little dimensional. And also, there's no problem adjusting the shape as we go. Okay, and the stem is the darkest part so far. And that's the basis of blocking in the shadows. Because this is a brief video, only 5 minutes, we're going to keep it to basically a sketch of a pumpkin. So now we're finalizing the shapes of each section, adding a little darker shadow here and there, looking at the shapes of the shadows, and adjusting as needed. So we use the pumpkin because it's basic shapes. It's basically oval, but what you have to do is not just to draw it oval, but to see the elements that are there. And there we have it, a basic pumpkin sketch. The final step when you do a sketch, it's a simple sketch, it's not a finished drawing, it's just go back in with a darker pencil and maybe just dig into the shadows a little bit more. This way you really add dimension to the drawing. You can firm up the lines and just give some more definition just before you finish the drawing and call it quits. This would be something you do in a sketchbook, and maybe towards the end you would do a couple of quick studies of a finalized rendered drawing. But to sketch a pumpkin, this is about all it would take to get the feel of the pumpkin. And that would be it.